Welcome back, everybody, to my Jrhalloween 2 special. We are continuing tonight with Corpse Party Book of Shadows, Chapter 2, Demise, I believe it was called. Quick shout-outs, and this is what I was talking about earlier, Lexi. Quick shout-outs to one of my viewers on the YouTube side of things. I'm not sure if I'm going to say it right. It looks like Zay Vitor. Who has left a very helpful comment on the first Book of Shadows video, telling me that you can only unlock the epilogue chapter 8 called Blood Drive, which is basically the thing that feeds into the sequel to this, if you get either... Well, what he said was you had to get every single ending, all the bad endings and the true endings to each chapter, which is true. But that got me digging a little bit. And it turns out there's actually two ways to do it. One way is you do that. You get every single ending, and as a point... I went to the wrong spot. Just to make the point, there are this many endings in this damn game. We got one last night in 4 hours. French is a beautiful language, although I heard it's insanely difficult to learn. I took French in high school. I stopped knowing what I was saying by level 3 or being able to really understand much. But I could make French sounds for a time. I can't do it anymore, though. They all become Japanese sounds. It's like the weirdest thing in the world to me. I'm going to go ahead and assume here that Purgatory and Tooth might be the shorter chapters. The amount of endings might be relevant or relative to the length, or at least the fact that there are only 2. Shangri-La is, wow, that's a lot of endings. 9 endings, Jesus. Okay, but anyway, so that was my point, is there are a lot of endings there that I would have to get the chapter 8 prologue. So in my comment, I originally said, well, I probably won't have time to do that. I'll see what I can do, and otherwise we might just watch chapter 8 like a YouTube video together. Well, it turns out all the YouTube videos uploaded of it are like potato quality, or it's like somebody doing a let's play of it. So I wouldn't want to just like stream somebody's let's play that they worked hard on and like pass it off as my own content. But also then there wouldn't be a chapter 8 on my own playthrough of this. So what I discovered is there's a second way to unlock Blood Drive, the chapter Blood Drive, easier, and that is if you transfer over save data from the first game into this game. When I reset it last night, you might have seen it gave me a prompt where it asked, or where it said searching for Corpse Party save data, and then it didn't find any. So this was originally for the PSP, which had its version of Blood covered already, so it could import that save, and then all you have to do when you have Corpse Party save data is get all the true endings to each chapter, and then you get the Chapter 8 Blood Drive to unlock based on that. Well, as you may or may not know, I played the 3DS version of the first game, so I did a little digging around the internet, and I am very happy to inform you that there exist saves of the PSP version, which for whatever reason, this PC version recognizes as a compatible save that it can understand. So I found a PSP save of Corpse Party, which was essentially what we did already, and I put it in the save directory for this game, and these are graphics from the first game that auto-unlocked when that save data was imported. So we have imported a fully functioning Corpse Party blood-covered repeated fear save, and all we have to do is get the true endings to each chapter that we play through, and that is fantastic, and I'm thrilled about it. So yeah, it's all the images from the first game, just like HD imaginings of them and things like that, like the creepy gross doors. Check that out. Yuck. So that's about enough out of me. We're gonna get started, but we got a soulful testimony last night, and I don't know what the heck these are. We got Arai Satomis though. Oh, one other thing I should mention. I am giving myself a hard stop time of 11 p.m. Pacific tonight. We're going to go for 3 hours, and we're going to go as far as we can. But I have not been sleeping enough lately, and I'm just exhausted every day and every morning. And I tried not to fall asleep and nap today so I could actually sleep tonight. But every time I think, like, oh, I'll end at 11, and then I wind up ending at, like, 11:20 or 11:30, because I'm like, oh, a few more minutes won't matter, and then I get sucked in for a little longer. And then by the time I get in bed, it's after 1 o'clock, and then by the time I fall asleep, it's almost 2, and then I only sleep for, like, less than 6 hours, and I'm miserable in the morning. So, hard stop time at 11 tonight. And on Halloween itself tomorrow, we might go a little bit further. But I'm just tired, and I need to sleep more tonight and, like, make up for the rest of the week a little bit. Friday and Saturday, though, we can just kind of go hard because I don't need to get up early on Saturday or Sunday, so we can just go for it. That was a little confusing, but it's cool to see the better quality images from the first game. Basically, Lexi, I saved myself probably like several hours of playing through the same chapters over and over again to get the different endings and following like guides to do it. And now all we have to do is get the real endings, as I was intending to try to do anyway for each chapter, which I think I have to unlock the next chapter anyway. And then we just get the chapter 8 prologue. The chapter 8 that is the prologue to the next game. So it's great. Thank you, Miro. I appreciate that. So yeah, at not like 11 o'clock on the nose, I'm going to go, well, bye, and then cut the stream. But we'll get to the end of whatever scene we're at, if we're at one. Maybe this will be a shorter chapter and we'll finish it in 3 hours. And cool. If that's the case, awesome. Absolute longest I will go. I will give myself a 10-minute buffer. At 11:10, I will sign out of the stream no matter what. Oh, you're going to miss Saturday? Oh, no. Are you going somewhere? Are you out or are you busy?
皆様どうもお世話になっております。良い子じゃないよ、聖子だよでおなじみ、新井さとみです。
Oh, it's the actress.
いや今日初めてダミーヘッドつんですか?
Okay, maybe we're not going to do this then. I thought this was going to be like plot. Arai Satomi is the woman who plays Shinohara Seiko. I didn't realize that. Oh, okay, cool. Hello, bless you. How are you doing? Welcome back to the horror games, the Jrhalloween 2 marathon. Oh, gotcha, Lexi. Depending on... Hello. Oh, you have one of those first badges. That's awesome. Is it a bachelorette party for you, or is it a bachelorette party for someone you know? Also, I figured out what the cursed phonograph is. It's the songs. Then it has the scene associated with them. Oh, hey. Thank you. I forgot about the resub things. Hey, that's not way too loud tonight. It's because I have the volume turned down on the thing. Thank you for the resub. That's very sweet of you. Unlock status. I wish it was for me. Cousin's getting married. Gotcha. Hey, you know, I'll do you one better. At least you have a boyfriend that'll watch terrible anime versions of Corpse Party with you. I have nobody. So this is the CGs in the game. This is the music that we hear and the cast interviews. That's what Soulful Testimony is. I don't know what EVP machine is still. I imagine we'll get to that, but yeah. For now. I do, but I can't stream the anime. I would get banned so fast. Though we could do that on like I've seen a couple streamers whose name I will not mention do like movie nights on other streaming platforms that are like they have no like checks and balances systems. Oh, Mirel, don't downplay yourself or sell yourself short either. It's because I have horrible taste in romantic partners and also just bad luck with meeting people. And also I am the most introverted person in the world. I can chat with all of you like super casually while I'm sitting here. just because I'm behind a screen, and it's like I'm just chilling in my home. But if we were in person, I would be like 10 times more awkward. It's been almost 4 years with Carver. Come on, I'm ready. That's awesome. I am extraordinarily uncomfortable in unfamiliar social situations. Anyway, to wrap up that other point, I might see if we could, like, because I have a Discord now, I could actually set this up. We could, like, maybe in some other way do, like, a group movie night or something. We could see. Stop streaming because the anxiety of streaming was getting to me too much. I probably qualify. Hey, you know, I get it. I do. Whenever I get, like, a raid of, like, a lot of people, I got raided once for 18 people, which was more viewers than I've ever had concurrently at all in my whole, like, 2 years almost of streaming. And I was like, I just was like, oh, God, what do I say? What do I do? It was rough. All right, that's enough babbling out of me. I've been just, like, talking at you for, like, the last 15 minutes. So what do you say we play some Corpse Party? Or read some Corpse Party. Or have some Corpse Party read to us. Supposed to stream this game months ago, but never did out of anxiety. Oh, because of the game itself, or because of the streaming of it, or kind of both? We gotta find a game we can all play together somehow and hop on Discord chat and actually interact. That would be cool. I want to do that more now that I have some more, like, what's the word? Now that I have some more stability and a viewer base. And I have a Discord that I can set this stuff up in. I would love to do some, like, group game nights or whatever. It'd be awesome. Recently got the affiliate and emote got approved last Sunday. Nice, bless you, that's awesome. Congratulations. What is that? That is adorable. I love that emote. That's really cool. I'm still waiting on my artist to get back to me, which is starting to be like, it's such it's been such a weird turnaround and, like, situation on her end. I know she's been, like, completely unable to do stuff for the last 2 months, and now she's getting back into it. So I'm trying to be a little patient about it, but I'm sad because I set this up a couple months ago with her. So maybe we'll have an emote soon, maybe. But bless you, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. Both, but mostly the streaming. I don't really stream anymore, but you used to enjoy it. I got you. Oh, that makes it way easier than bless you. Oh God, what was her tag? Don't tell me. Damn it. I'll know it the second you tell me. Tell me. Go ahead and tell me. I'll remember it the second you write it. Like, I would recognize it in a heartbeat. But alright, let's hop on into Chapter 2, Demise, and let's get going. I've talked to you all for long enough now. Sweet Chris, that's right. Thank you. Whoa, whoa. Yoshiki, Ayumi. Oh God, I know where we are. Okay, now it's like super loud again. Sorry. I'll adjust it as I need to. Oh, are we Mayu right now? And does she not voice her inner thoughts? Why was I lying on the ground? My vision was blurred and indistinct. Maybe it was the blow to the head, or maybe it was because of all the tears in my eyes. I'd been forced out through the infirmary door and tossed like a rag doll into the hallway. So that was Yoshiki and Ayumi, which means we're somewhere in a retelling of Chapter 2 from the first game, it looks like. I could barely breathe and was completely unable to move. I wished I could slip away into unconsciousness, but my agony was keeping me in the moment. My abdomen? Uh-oh. I put my hand to it without thinking, and a sharp pain flew through my palm as well. Looking down, that whole area of my body was soaked with blood and literally pierced by large pieces of glass. Many of them the size of drafting triangles. I was certain some of them must have sliced all the way into my internal organs. Why was this happening to me? Yuki. Those violins are a new addition to the soundtrack of this game, and I hate them and love them at the same time. Through my veil of tears, I could just barely make out the face of a young girl with an unearthly blue glow around her. She was looking right at me and seemed concerned? No. As she got closer, I could read her expression more clearly. She was smiling. Smiling and staring into my soul with one good eye and one empty socket. If anybody's not listening to this with headphones, I highly recommend it. Oh god, it's all three. All at once I was pulled up into the air with incredible force by the other two faintly glowing children. One of my arms was being held by the spirit of a young boy, while the other was being held by the spirit of what I assumed to be a little girl. I couldn't tell for sure since everything above her jawline was missing, leaving me with no facial features to read. Her head was like a half-eaten fruit with bottom teeth in place of seeds. I could see her vocal cords flutter and her throat contract with every giggle. That was disgusting. Based on her size, I'd estimate she was still early grade school age. She held my arm tightly and her shadowy silhouette gazed at me innocently. Her voice box gyrated a little and her throat opened and closed rhythmically, producing a gurgling sound that might have been a chuckle. Ugh! She then said, I think she just said, let's paint a picture. You can be the paint. All three children were now staring right at me as if they were studying an ant's movement just before squishing it with their thumbs. In one single rough motion, I found myself flipped 90 degrees downward. I was facing the ground and I could sense myself moving forward rapidly. Ooh. What a strange sensation. I was now staring up at the wall from the floor. There was a large slathering of chunky red bits strewn all over it. Their dull earth tones clashed heavily with the wall's worn-out gray hues. Yeah, Miro, you nailed it. It looked almost as if someone had winged a juicy pomegranate against it with all their might. Didn't Naomi say something about a pomegranate too? Didn't she say that the little creepy blacklit picture was looked like a pomegranate? Except this was no pomegranate. It was a person. It was me. My limbs were ripped clean off and my belly had burst open into a conglomeration of glistening blood and entrails and other miscellaneous bodily fluids. The force of the impact was enough to scatter parts of me all the way to the ceiling. I was an unsightly mess of slimy globules and viscera. Or is that viscera? I think it's viscera. That's disgusting. The smell was intensely foul, but then it was a conglomeration of raw meat after all. Never mind the fact that it was my meat. And I was just a head. Jesus. A severed head, torn off at the neck on impact, staring up at what was left of me in my last moments of consciousness. Interesting. I've never heard that word in my life. I'll give myself 50% credit for at least not butchering it totally. That is disgusting. Yoshiki and Naomi? Oh, nope. We're Mayu again. What? Oh, she was seeing her future the way Naomi had seen Seiko's. Gotcha. That makes sense, Miro. I'm really excited about getting to spend a chapter with Mayu. We never got to know her in the first game. We already learned something new about her, that she hates horror stuff. I don't know if that was explicitly stated. Why did I stress that word so weirdly? I don't know if that was explicitly stated in the first game, but it's nice to start learning more about her. Odd that she doesn't voice her own narrations, but Naomi did. There was no response. There was only a deep, all-encompassing silence that hung in the air like fog. Okay. True. Oops. My bad. I accidentally skipped the rest of her line. Those are the children. That's not Sachiko's laugh. Move, Mayu. Run. Ooh, already. Alright. Oh. I have no map yet. And evidently I have one place I can go, and that's right here. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go in. That right there already changed her fate. At least a little bit. But if we're to believe what Sachiko said yesterday, she might find a more gruesome end. Hey, Elena. Nope, we just started. Well, okay, Mayu died once in her flashback, or rather her memory of the future. What did they say in the first game? Echoes of the future. But she's still hanging on for now. Looks like it, Miro. I'm super into this. Yeah, exactly like that. Book of Shadows, Episode 2, Demise. Oh, I like this remix of the exploration theme. Okay, so we can go all the same places that Naomi went, evidently. Yikes. If Mayu lives, then my other half, Morisuke, might live too. Let's try going this way first. Nope. What did that say? If a plank were laid over it like a bridge, it might just be crossable. Okay. So we need something. But I'm not getting my hopes up after last night. No. They totally just like ripped our hearts out last night. Door to the science lab is locked. Let's see if we can go upstairs. I'm just gonna check every branching path. Stairwell is packed tightly with desks, making it completely impassable.
私一人じゃ無理だよね。男の子がいてくれたらなんとかなるかもだけど。でもしげにって力仕事とかあんまり好きじゃないんだよね。文化祭のお汁粉屋さんの時だって、こういうブルーカラーの仕事は岸沼あたりが適任だ。なんて言って机運ぶのも面倒そうだったもんね。
Alright. Let's try here. The creepy classroom from last night. One of them. Nope. We can just go in. Okay. Oh, goody. There's a dead person already. It was a young girl. She seemed to be in her mid-teens, and she's wearing a school uniform, suggesting she was indeed another student from somewhere. But something wasn't right. Upon closer inspection, I realized that this young girl was very much dead. Oh, yeah. Mayu doesn't know where we are yet. Ow. Hit my desk on accident. I wondered how much time had passed since she died. Externally, she still looked to be mostly intact, but her internal organs had clearly begun to decay, with various and sundry fluids leaking out onto the floor all around her. Drawing in for a more detailed look, I noticed that both her eyeballs had been stabbed with pencils. Ugh! If you look closely enough, you can actually see it. I tried dialing 110. In parents, it should say Japan's emergency services, but the call wouldn't go through.
ごめん。私何もしてあげられないみたい。本当にごめんね。吐きそう。人間って死ぬとこんなになっちゃうんだ。
Does she have a name tag? Looking closely, there's a student ID name tag on the ground. Karasuyama High School, Fujiwara Shiori. That's a great name. Shiori. I love that name. Oh. There's something written here in chalk. Yikes. Yeah, that seems to be the theme of a lot of these interactions, aren't they, Miro? Smells so good. The smell of tasty meat. Where is it coming from? Gross. Alright, can't interact with anything else over there. Huh?
これって人玉。お願い。私の体を貸して。
Huh.
私の体を隠して。あなたはこの遺体の人？遺体を隠してほしいの？今の私を人に見られたくない。
No. This parallels a lot of what we know of Mayu from the first game, actually.
どうしよう。力になってあげた方がいいのかな。
Of course you can.
本当は埋葬してあげられたらいいんだけど、せめて大きな布でもあれば。
So is there something more I can find in here, or do I have to leave to find it? I don't know why I'm looking on the ceiling.
私の体を
Okay, I think I have to come back later. Let's try next door. That'd be so mean to her. Oh, I can't go this direction at all. Okay, so this gap says it's impossible to cross. The other one says you might be able to cross it with a plank. Alright, so now I'm going to check each individual spot in the hallway and just see what I see. Now that I have my boundaries established here. I'm digging this this music though. This is nice. I don't know if they will hide anything in the hallway, but I'm down to try and find out. Yeah, and this one says it might just be crossable if a plank were laid across it. Okay, so we can't go very far right now. I also didn't check the hallway right outside of 3A, I don't think. Maybe I did. Is there anything up here? No? Huh. I'm wondering if this is one of those... No, I just checked here. Okay. I'm wondering if this is one of those deals where I have to, like, go back and forth between certain places X number of times. Like with Naomi yesterday for something to, like, flag or spawn. I don't think I'll ever be able to go into the nurse's office. But let's see. Yes, stay out of there entirely. You have good instincts, Mayu. However, there it is. It's extremely dusty, but from the looks of it, this is the sheet that goes on the infirmary bed. Rolled up the dusty sheet, put it under my arm, and returned to class 3A.
綺麗な布じゃないけど、ちゃんと隠せたと思うよ。ありがとう。女の子ならこういう姿他人に見せたくないっていう気持ちわかるから。その思いやりの気持ちなくさないで。ここでは優しさも 友情もいたわりも気が緩むとすぐに腐ってしまうから。
Alright, well that was a flag for something. Same thing. Did you leave me something? You did.
なんだろう。紙でできたお守り？
Paper charm.
今の子がくれたのかな。なくさないように学生証に挟んでおこう。
What the hell do I do with a paper charm? Maybe I can use it to get into the lab? Door's locked. Okay, so it's not immovable. It is locked, though. What on earth do I do with a paper charm? Nope, it doesn't tell me anything at all. Okay. I can't go over there. Well, I guess let's just see if something happens in one of the hallways now. Not here. So if something flags in the hallway, it'll auto-stop me, I think. Huh. Was really hoping something would happen there. Oh, we can't even interact with the door anymore. Okay. Huh. Anybody have any suggestions? I got a paper charm. I can only go this far south. Can't go in either of those rooms. I can't go up the stairs, and I can't go past here. And I only have 2 more places to check before I've checked everywhere. The paper charm might also not be for anything right now. No, the best I can do is this, and I just see that it exists. Unfortunately. Oh, I can just do that. Okay, so let's... Maybe there's something more in 3A then, since that's the only other room I can go in. I really wish I could have given her a proper burial. Got my hopes up for a second and then remembered it's just a stupid message about something smells good. Maybe I can climb the stairs now. Maybe I can find like a spot to crawl over the desks or something. There's a board? Where? Odd that it didn't light up blue. Please work. That'd be awesome. Fair enough. Thank you, Lexi. That was great. Good catch. You've saved our progress. Yeah, I did not even notice that. Maybe this isn't the best time to inform you all that I'm one of the least observant people when it comes to my surroundings.
さっきの板切れで橋渡しできないかな。
Loose board slides over the hole, and... Perfect. Thank you. I did not even notice. I'm so glad you did. We would have gotten it eventually, but it would have taken a while. Ooh. Ayumi's candle.
これって篠崎さんのろうそく？よかった。やっぱりみんなこの学校のどこかにいるんだ。
They were in the same space to start, weren't they? Second wing? Let's go this way first, then. Door is frozen. We cannot get to the second wing from here. Oh, we can go all the way out to the pool, huh? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Let's just pick rooms to go and check out. There are skeletal remains here. Whoever this was seems to have died a while ago, as the bones are already bleach white. Yeah, this is like the whole school, just in like a first-person perspective. Like, this is pretty wild. I was like, oh, I'll check through each room and just see what all's in there. I will not do that. It's going to take forever. Judging by the stature and clothing, this is probably a middle school girl. There's a bloodstained box cutter lying on the ground nearby, suggesting a likely cause of death. The student ID tag says, Momijigawa High School, Hirose Hina. Oh. Why does Mayu keep meeting the spirits? Alright, well, Maya, I think it's time for you and I to...
叩いてもびくともしないなんて、やっぱりここなんか変だよ。
I think it's time for us to leave. Yup. Yeah. Your friends betraying you is a worse way to go. I can't leave this room.
叩いてもびくともしないなんて、やっぱりここなんか変だよ。
Oh. Unforgivable. I thought we were friends. I hope you die in agony. Now I can leave. So that was the flag there. Interesting. Let's see if we can go over here. Yo. Just as I was about to leave the entranceway, the spirit of a little boy suddenly materialized in the front of the door. I remembered his face.
あの子だ。どうしよう。見つかったらまずい気がする。
You run. I immediately ducked into the shadow of the shoe cubbies, doing my best to stay out of sight. Yoshizawa Ryo-kun. だよな。Fuck. That was good. That was the first time one of these games has ever made me jump.
話して。私はしげにみんなに会いたいの。
That's what the charm was for. Oh, I can just leave. I didn't have to actually search in here. Okay. Yeah, that one got me too. I wasn't expecting it. I was like, oh, I'm hiding in the corner. Maybe I can, like, see him do something. Oh, we can just go here. Well, that's interesting. Considering Ayumi and Yoshiki had to, like, pull a whole bunch of switches and levers before they could come here. Alright, so looks to be nothing in here. Ugh. And there's nothing out here, at least not yet. Let's go over here then. Did you notice his tongue was, like, not there either? Alright, we can't go anywhere this way. That's fine, actually. Yeah, we cannot clear that. I'm glad for that, because that decreases my range of searching. But we can go up the other side now, to where we know Ayumi and Yoshiki to be, I believe. At least we should know them to be there. Oh, am I going crazy? A little bit going crazy. There are 3 classrooms over here now, as opposed to the original 2. Or rather 1, sorry. It was in 2 halves. Didn't notice, I looked away as I was startled. That is totally fair. Shiny thing, I saw it. It's a human skeleton still in the process of decaying. Based on the size and uniform, it's probably a female junior or senior high student. And there's a name tag pinned to her jacket. Momojigawa High School, Shimizu Ayaka. Numerous papers scattered on the floor. They seem to be torn out pages from a notebook. The battered notebook they came from is also lying just a few feet away. Most of the pages are soaked with blood or other sundry fluids, rendering their contents illegible, but a few sentences can be made out here and there. He's apparently had strong feelings for her for a long time. He's God's gift to women. Dumb jock thinks just because he's good at sports that she's here in this godforsaken place. A guy who sees her like that. If he tries anything, I swear I'll kick his ass. Don't let him get away with it. She and I will find a way, probably, to get back home together. Though I have to admit, I'm scared. Can y'all hear me okay? Compared to the music, when the music gets loud, can you still hear me alright?
この子、一緒に来た友達を守ろうとしてたんだ。でも、しげに、みんな、きっと会えるよね。
I feel bad taking it, but this notebook might be good to have on hand. Maybe I'll run into the best friend or that boy. Okay, good. Awesome. Thank you, Miro. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't getting drowned out or anything. Notice from Shinozaki-san, School Infirmary, Yoshie. If you play on school grounds during free period, don't forget to wash your mouth and hands before returning to class. Harmful germs are always nearby. cannot get into 1B. Fate never changes. Oh no. It's telling me Mayu's gonna die. Wait, there should be a note on the teacher's podium. Not as wishful as you think, Mayu. A rusty key sits on the teacher's podium atop a notice that says, "Do not use this key under any circumstances." Lab? Science lab? I know the note says not to take it, but this key could be important. I'll take it with me just in case. An old yellowed class newsletter. Looks like they just cut an article out of the local newspaper and photocopied it. Child abduction and murder follow-up report. It's hard to imagine what the bereaved family and friends of the victims must be going through. Classmates of the deceased will be dedicating memorial portraits and flowers in their honor, and the school chorus is slated to sing for them as well. I'm like having to scream over this. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. At least for now. What if fate can be punched in the face? Like, what if a chalkboard could be killed? Something stuck to the broken glass on this cabinet door. Seems to be human hair and skin. Ugh. Huh? Why can't I go... This is the game flipping out, right? Yeah, did you see me, like... I scrolled off the screen. Watch, I'm gonna do it to the right now. No, okay, never mind. There I wasn't there because I was already too far left. That was really weird. I, Elena, did not know that the World Series was tonight. Huh! I thought it was like fine then in the entrance because I was supposed to be hiding around the corner. I thought maybe it was the wall. But then now that I think about it, I did click on something that wasn't the door and it interacted like it was the door. I think the game just flipped out for a second there. How weird. Can we go up? Oh, we can. It's been on for the last 2 weeks. Lol. All I've heard about it was the booing. Actually, I want to check something first. Oh, I'm already technically upstairs. Whatever. We'll go all the way up then. Probably can't get into the reference room yet, right? Set of skeletal remains, pair of spiked shoes lying on the ground nearby. Maybe he was an athlete. Seems to have been detached from his head. Seems to have been detached from his body. There's a lot of blood on the floor, but it nonetheless seems logical to conclude that this was the cause of death. Moments ago at high school, Amano Mitsurugi. Al, what's up? How's it going? How are you doing? I can't exit here either. Oh. No. I didn't intend for that to happen. I just wanted to tell you how I felt. But then you had to go and die. Was this in regards to the dead girl I encountered in the entranceway? He seemed to be wearing the same school uniform as her. Oh. Okay, we're just going back then. Super tired, but otherwise I'm great. How's everyone doing? I am also tired, but also pretty good.
かわいそうだけど、もうちょっとよく調べてみようかな。
There's a box cutter on the floor next to the girl's body. The blade is jagged and crusted over with blood. It's clearly not usable anymore. But everything seems to indicate that this is what was used to kill her. There's a sticker label on the back of the handle with a name written on it. Its owner, perhaps? It says Shimizu Ayaka. The notebook I picked up earlier suddenly fell from my hands, and despite the air being completely still in the room, its pages began flipping as soon as it hit the ground. Most were blank, but the very last page contained a few hastily scrawled sentences. Hina is mine. I will always protect her, always. I'm not about to lose to a man like that. Damned Amano. Hina seems like she might have a crush on him. So what do I do with my feelings then? I can't simply hand them off to someone else. I've made up my mind. Will kill before. Hina, I love you.
学生証、この子の。
Momojigawa High School, Hirose Hina. Wait, didn't I already pick that up? Oh no, it was the ID. We got the name tag. There are crooked, hastily scribbled letters in the memo section. It's unclear what was used to write them, though it certainly doesn't look like ink or pencil. They read, "You're no friend. You're no friend. You're an asshole. You're a pervert. Don't touch me. Don't say you love me. I loathe you. Our friendship is over." Yikes, yeah.
亡くなった人の体を最低。しげに、私も嫌だよ。こんなところ。
I didn't even want to look at it, but I decided to hang on to the student ID book. I thought maybe it would yield some valuable clues down the line. And I'd do whatever I had to in order to see Shigeni and the others again.
友達同士でこんなの悲しい。せめて安らかに眠ってね。友達。そうか、私は恵まれてるんだよね。
Yikes, you say that.
楽しくて明るくて可愛くて。
The person that you're most attached to goes insane if history repeats itself here.
早く会いたいな。どこにいるんだろう。
Let's go back up.
Mayu! Mayu!
Morisuke just scared the shit out of me.
Mayu! Mayu!
この声。
Mayu! 聞こえるか？返事をしてくれ！
しげにー、しげにー、私ここだよ。しげにー、こっちだよ。聞こえる？ねえ、しげにー。
Mayu! どこだ？Mayu!
待って、しげにー、置いてかないで。私ここにいるの。しげにー。
The calls had stopped. The voice was long gone. He must have wandered too far away.
しげにー、聞こえなかったの？私の声。でもきっとまだ近くにいる。しげにー、聞こえたら答えて。
Where am I? This perspective doesn't make sense. I'm facing down a hallway. No, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. This is the entranceway over here. How insane am I going? We're fine for now, for a little bit. Can I go there from this side? That's what I wanted to find out. Oh. Guess we're not gonna find out yet.
ずいぶん探したのにこっちじゃないのかな。どうしてただ会いたいだけなのに。ダメだダメ、こんなことで泣いちゃしげ兄に笑われちゃ。また地震。立っていられなくて私は尻餅をついてしまった。その弾みで学生証を落としてしまう。
The scrap of paper from the Sachiko charm must have shaken loose in the process. It slipped out and snaked its way haphazardly onto the floor. Was it finally over? I cautiously pulled myself back to my feet. And that's when I realized that the floor, no, the whole hallway had changed. Cracks and holes in the floor had somehow been sealed up, and a window that was there before was now completely gone. I couldn't really come to terms with what I was seeing. Was this reality? What kind of hell was I stuck in anyway? I was getting goosebumps all over my body, and my mind felt like it was shutting down. Then I saw the Sachiko charm scrap and snapped back to my senses. More important than you realize.
床に落とした切れ端を慌てて拾う。さっき教室でやったおまじない。隣にいたしげ兄やクラスのみんなの笑顔が浮かぶ。体がブルブル震えてみるみる視界がにじんでいく。どうしてこんなことに。
Our first fic of the night.
そうか。文化会館のステージは貸してもらえなかったのか。
うん。電話で問い合わせた時は OK もらえたんだけど、やっぱり顧問の先生の許可がないとって。
時代錯誤な対応だな。
仕方ないよ。うちは顧問の先生もあんまり乗り気じゃないし。郊外での公演は難しいかな。
お前はいいのか、それで。脚本はもう仕上がってるんだろ。なんなら俺が交渉してきてやろうか。相手が大人だからって場合によっては必要以上に敬意を払う必要なんてないんだ。
You know what? That's a damn good point.
なんだ。
別にしげにって怒ると可愛い顔になるなって。
くだらない。
冗談だってば。ただね、しげ兄が怒ってくれたのが嬉しいの。
We're missing nice music here. I wanted to turn it back up.
私って他人と衝突したりとかそういうの苦手だからさ。しげ兄が私の代わりに怒ってくれたみたいでちょっとすっきりしちゃった。
相変わらず変わったやつだな。
個性的って言ってほしいな。これでも演劇部の看板女優なんだよ。
You're right, Mirel. That is not only is it a little uncommon, the exact situation that was set in, but his reaction to it was also like, yeah, whatever. Nah, he was like friendly about it, but he wasn't, your stuttering, stammering, blushing mess of a high school anime boy.
ものは言いようだよな。
Boy, it's really sad to see what happened to him, compared to this scene.
まあね、演技にとどまらず脚本、演出、衣装デザインの才能もあるんだから、自分でも困っちゃうよ。
強いな、マユは。
え？
お前は強いよ、マユ。うまくいかない時もそうやって笑って、昔から自分よりも親や友達を思いやって、辛い時だって人前ではいつも涙をこらえてたもんな。
いや、やだな、しげにってば。そういうのってなんか口説き文句みたい。だいたいしげにいつも私は頼りないって。
いや、本心で言ってるんだ。
Okay, his eyes do keep moving. I thought I'd imagined it the first time, but no, they're moving.
強さにもいろいろある。マユの強さはなんていうのかな、うまく言えないが健やかで、お前ならきっと将来どんな困難があっても、もしつまずいて倒れてしまっても泣きながら何度でも立ち上がれる。
Music's really nice.
俺みたいな冷めた人間にさえそう思わせる力があるんだ、お前には。
しげに、違うよ、しげに。私そんなに強くなんて。私はただ人前で取り繕うのが得意なだけ。本当に辛い目に遭うのが怖いから。
I think a lot of people do.
みんなが望むようないい子を演じていただけ。
Hmm.
しげに、助けてよ。
I love that we're seeing more of Mayu.
やっぱりマユは俺がついてなきゃダメだなって。また笑ってよ。
鈴本か？
Yoshiki! Broski! Dude, he's here! He's here! Oh my god, she found somebody!
どうしたんだよ、そんなとこで座り込んじまって。
岸沼くん、よかった。無事だったんだね。
ああ、なんとかな。鈴本も怪我とかしてねえだろな。
平気。涙見られちゃったかな。
おい、鼻出てんぞ。ちょい汚れてっけど、俺のハンカチ使うか？
ありがとう。でもそれは篠崎さんに貸してあげた方がいいよ。
Oh?
え？なんでだよ。
Mayu's smart.
気にしないで。特に意味はないの。
ああ、篠崎のことなんだけど、
Oh.
お前どっかで見かけなかったか？
Alright, this is different. Yoshiki and Ayumi aren't together.
私は見てないけど。
そっか。 こっちに来たんじゃねえのか。
岸沼くん、篠崎さんと一緒にいたの？
ああ、さっきまでな。
Oh, wait, is this when she screamed and ran off?
あいつ急に様子がおかしくなっちまって。
Yup. Ayumi's still getting possessed.
なんかこう、悪いもんに取りつかれたみたいな感じで、
Smart man.
わけわかんねえこと叫びながらどっか行っちまったんだよ。
そうなんだ。心配だね。篠崎さんって霊感とか強いタイプだから、もしかしてさっきの地震と関係あるのかな？
あの地震は。
Wait, how deep in here are we? Are we in chapter 4? Or are we just all sorts of scrambled now? It may not even matter. Kishinuma sure was taking his sweet time. He went off to search the poolside area by himself, citing the heavy rain as an excuse for me to stay indoors while he gallantly got soaked in my place. I went along with it because I thought it seemed unusually chivalrous coming from someone like him. But he's a rank amateur in matters of the spirit, so I was beginning to worry he'd gotten himself attacked or something. And that worry was just starting to turn to panic when...
ダメだ。プールの水抜きはそこになんかあるかと思ったけど、肝心の水抜く手段がねえよ。水圧調整室っつうのがあるから、あそこに入れりゃなんとかなるんだろう
I have
け
it.
どな。
I have it. Pretty sure I have that key.
そう。ここの空気は何か異様な感触だから手がかりでもあるような気がしたんだけど。
おいおい、まずは雨に凍える俺にお疲れ様の一言だろ。
Yoshi.
なんで？危ないから俺に任せろなんて言って自分で引き受けたんじゃない。
Oh, why is she like teary-eyed a little bit?
そうだけどよ。たくちった。
Poor Yoshi.
何？
Right? Look. She has like little tears in the corner of her eyes.
別に。それよりどうすんだよ。
校舎に戻っても2階に行けないのよね。さっきまでは階段がある玄関側に行けたのに、いつの間にか廊下が分断されちゃってる。
さっき地震みてえな揺れがあったよ
Excuse me.
な。あれのせいか。
そうかも。あの地震は私たちがここへの入り口を開いた時に起こった。私たちの行動がこの建物自体に何か影響を与えてるとしたら。
It does. I feel like I'm trying too hard to liken it to the first game beyond like the initial setting. Because obviously if this were chapter 4, Ayumi would have thrown herself in the pool and he totally could have gotten to there.
なんか変なオカルトみてえな話だな。
Sounds like the setup to what? What? Good possibility. It happened right around the door to this locker room opened up. When the door to the locker room opened up. Sounds like a loony occult fanfic or something.
嫌な言い方。そもそもオカルトというのはラテン語で隠されたものという意味で、日本語に訳すと陰秘学という自然科学と対比された。
ああ、すまん、俺が悪かった。その話はまた今度聞かせてくれよ。
That's true. That's true. And then Yoshiki never got knocked out by Yoshikazu. But apparently Ayumi's still being possessed.
俺だって今起きてんのがまともなことじゃねえってことくらい理解してるさ。この短い時間でどんだけ死体やら幽霊やら見たと思ってんだよ。嫌でも信じちまうよ、お前の言うこと。 ま、お前以外の話だったらこうも素直にレイジバダの異次元だの信じなかったろうけどな。
現実の力って偉大ね。いやおうなく人間に理解を強いてしまうんだから。
Hey, what's up, Teambo? How you doing? Welcome back. This game always confused me. Is it a sequel or a reboot to the first game? Is it both? It is simultaneously like a partial sequel, but more of like an alternate universe retelling. So basically, since it sounds like you know since it sounds like you know the first game, this is set after a bad ending in the first game, where you're sent back in time and you have to relive all of this. And the only one that remembers all of this really obviously is Satoshi. And he tries to stop them and they don't. So we're basically seeing an alternate way of how things could go when everybody kind of has a vague inkling of what the future is. So we're in chapter 2 right now. This is also a sequel in that there's an extra chapter we unlock at the end that comes after the first game and then precedes the third game directly. So, yeah, eventually it will also be a sequel. Yeah, it's kind of like an alternate universe deal, but it draws on all the knowledge you have from the first game, too. Yeah, it's confusing at first, yeah.
そいつが異常な現実だったとしてもな。
Hang on. Technically, there's 4. There's one that comes between Book of Shadows and Blood Drive, which is the newest. Well, not the newest, but it's the end of the trilogy. So there's the first one, which is the original Corpse Party. Then there's Book of Shadows, which is the alternate retelling / mini sequel. Then there's Blood Drive, which is the direct sequel to this. And in between Blood Drive and Book of Shadows, there's one called Sweet Sachiko's Hysteric Birthday Bash. Which is, though it is wholly a different tone than the rest of the series, apparently has some canonical significance to the story. Much less than like the main 3 in the trilogy, but it does still have some, and the things that happened there did really happen in the universe.
とにかく行ける範囲をもう一度調べてみましょう。
That's a new portrait for Ayumi. I don't think she's ever faced us straight on like that. Oh, we've like swapped people. Check the third from the right.
さっき俺が見た時と文章が違うぜ。
This one has an extra chapter I can unlock at the end after I do this one that ties right into Blood Drive, which is the only part that I believe is a true sequel to this. However, there is now a Corpse Party 2, which has nothing to do with the original cast at all, and it's just like an actual, like, it's like what Persona 5 is to Persona 3. Like, they're set in the same universe, but they have nothing to do with each other.
きっと何か意味があるのよ。
Alright, third one from the right. Upon twisting the handle, the tin shower head above spun slightly, and a small bent piece of wire fell out onto the
念の
ground.
ために持っとくか。
That's fair. I guess there were a lot of options for the developers, so they just picked all of them, yeah. This is cool to see, though. This is supposed to simultaneously fill in gaps from the original story, as well as just kind of like give you and show you different possibilities, and then set up the third game. I wonder if I can pick that lock with the... There's a comparatively fresh corpse floating in the pool. Wow. Looks to be that of a female middle school student based on the uniform relative size. The back of her head seems to have been bashed in, revealing white skull and pink brain tissue through the parts in her hair. Oh, she must have been struck pretty hard. Her student ID name tag is floating right next to her with big bold letters, making it legible even from a distance. Takine Municipal Middle School, Hiyamachiaki. The thoroughly decayed corpse lying here, practically melting away in the rain, based on height and uniform, seems to have once been a male senior high school student. Chiaki is another really good name. The student ID tag lying on the ground nearby. Matsukaze Prefectural High School, Nooki Juzo. Alright, well, she said we can't cross the hall anymore. Where can we go to? Looks like we're still fine. Anything in here? That can't move, of course. Looks like there's nothing else back here. Let's keep going to get a feel for our parameters, or rather our borders, I guess. There it is. Absolutely cannot cross that hole. There's no indication that we can. Oh, we can go back here with these two, I bet. At the end of this hallway, and then we'll try 4A. There's a door over here. The hell? Oh, I know what door that is. That's the sealed door, isn't it? Nope. The door is locked, though. Not inaccessible, just locked. Everyone say hi to Carver. He's watching for a little bit while we eat. Hey! How are you doing, Carver? Come on and hang out with us. We're doing the prequel slash sequel slash retelling of the first corpse party. Lexi's boyfriend. There are the fully fossilized remains of yet another student. This one seems particularly small. He was probably in 5th or 6th grade at most. There's a name tag attached to his clothing. Renaissance Elementary School, Hanada Takashi. Dio, we're talking about Dio. There's a red chalk drawing on the board that looks kind of like a tomato smashed against a wall. Based on the crudely colored shapes and uneven lines, it was likely drawn by an elementary school student. An arrow is pointing to the tomato with a big label written in sloppy letters. Girl Goad Splat. Yikes. Let's check over here, see if we can get in here. The door to the custodian's closet is frozen. Cannot be opened. How about the end of the hall? Anything over here? So I need to find the key for 4A. What can I do here? Can I go up? I didn't actually check. That's a long way back. I have a little wire thingy too, and I do something with that. I don't know what though. Right, okay. So this is a different version of the school we're looking at than the one that Mayu was just looking at. Stairwell is packed tightly with desks. It's impassable. I can't move them either, which means we're basically... This is where we have to move. Here and up here. Well, I guess let's check the hallways just to see. Says hi and he's doing well. Good. Glad to hear that. Okay. What do I have here? I have a wire. Fantastic. That's useful. I wonder if I can just press an arrow and go one step further. Oh, I can. I can move like that too, if I wanted to. I don't know if there's a point to doing that though. Huh. And I can't like use this wire to pick this lock over here or anything. That one's frozen. What if I check the door to 4A? There it is. I just didn't check it.
よし、ここは一発鍵開けチャレンジと言ってみるか。
なんだか空き巣みたいね。
俺らの場合、逆になんとか外に出たいんだけどな。
Door seems to have been successfully unlocked.
開いた。
作りが単純な古い鍵で助かったぜ。
There's something a little unsettling about this perspective on Ayumi. Alright, well clearly this is... Uh-oh. That's never good.
なんだよここ。教室の形してねえぞ。
This usually means something awful's chasing me, like Yo.
今なんて。
いや、だからこの部屋が変だって。
岸沼くん、前も同じこと言わなかった？うん。この部屋よ。ここ前も見たことある。私たちここであの男の子に。
Right, this is the long hallway. Oh god, there he is. I knew he'd be in here.
なんだあのガキ。いつの間に。
あの子に近づいちゃう。出よう。この部屋良くない感じがする。
確かに妙な気はするけど、部屋の奥になんかあるんだよな。
No, this time I'd die if I clicked on him.
ちょっと調べてくるから、お前はここにいろよ。やばいと思ったら、俺のことはいいから先に逃げろ。いいな。
また勝手に決めて。気をつけてよ。いい。あの子の目を絶対に見ないで。
Yeah, Teambo, that's it exactly.
ああ、わかったよ。
That one's the... No, steal your eyeballs, little girl. One of them.
危ねえもんじゃねえだろうな。
Whoa.
なんか起きたか？
わからないけど。いいから早く戻ってきて。
ああ、すぐ戻る。
Yeah, it's doing that thing again, where it flips out. Yep, that one buries you alive, Al. Alright, well, I don't see a purpose in hanging out here anymore. Let's get the hell out of there. Creepy kid. Lever appears to have opened. Oh, look, a ghost that looks like a ghost. Yeah. Lever appears to have opened a trapdoor on the wall, just wide enough for a person to fit through.
こっから入れそうだぜ。
なんだか気が進まないわね。ここはプールやさっきの教室よりもまがまがしい気配がある。
This is a little uncharted territory for us. There was never a secret passage next to the custodian's closet before.
だけど、もしかしたら外に出られるかもしれないし。
Probably not.
よし。とりあえず一回俺が入って安全かどうかを確認してくるから、篠崎はちょっと待ってろよ。
待って、岸沼くんだけじゃ心配よ。霊感ゼロの素人なんだから。
Oh, it was just a secret passage in. Okay. Well, that was less fun than I was expecting. It's an old space heater. Unfortunately, without fuel, there's no way to light it. It's an old space heater. Thought that would be something different. It's a small chest of some sort. It's a small, finely detailed accessory case made from tortoise shell. Oh, I wonder if the key Mayu got opens that. Its design is long outdated, but the quality of its craftsmanship suggests it must have been very expensive back in its day. Slightly shaking it produces a loud, distinct rattle.
中になんか入ってるみてえだ。音の感じからすると、箱の重さの割に入ってんのは小さいものらしいな。
Also, how you doing, Elena? I just realized that was the first thing you sent tonight. How are you? How's your day? Not sure if we'll need whatever it is, but we may as well just take it with us just in case.
Huh?
Oh, good. A noise from inside the closet. Turning the dials accomplishes nothing without electricity. It's just a box. But wasn't the sound of TV static audible from the hall only just a few moments ago? Alright, well, what the hell was that sound? Oh, shit. I turned around to find Shinozaki excitedly mumbling something to herself in a low tone. I'm gonna let us all take this in for a minute. That wasn't the first thing you said? Wait, did you say something earlier? Did I, like, totally miss you? Oh, Jesus. Wow. I'm all over the place. No, sorry. You told me about the World Series game. Good God. I'm tired. My bad. No, Lexi, I'm pretty sure they didn't. At least not at this point. Her whole body was slanted with her head leaning against the wall, and she was completely focused on one specific section of empty floor.
Shinozaki?
Yeah, that's a pretty gross comment.
どうしたんだよ。余計なことってこの箱のことか。
Shinozaki then began repeatedly banging her head against the wall. The motion was almost rhythmic, as if in time with the ticks of a clock or a metronome.
おい、よせ。ふざけてんなら怒るぜ。
いつもあんたは言ったよね。友達だからってね。自分の身は自分で。何よ、その目を。待ちなさいよ。 あ、 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 あ、
That The way she's moving around in my headphones, it sounds like she's walking around me. Sounds good, Elena. Hope you sleep well. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. After stumbling around almost drunkenly for a few moments, Shinozaki suddenly took off running. She leaped through the trap door and out into the hall.
なんだってんだよあいつって見送ってる場合じゃねえ連れ戻さねえと
Yeah, Ayumi's fun.
なかなか興味深いですね。
Fucking Naho.
誰だ
I'm not certain where she came from, nor when or how she got here. She seemed to be about the same age as me. She looked mostly normal, but her eyes were much less vibrant than they should have been, appearing flat and lifeless like those of a dead fish. Her name was Saenoki Naho.
霊能者兼物書き兼高校生といったところでしょうか。生前はという注釈付きですけど。
生前ってことはまさか幽霊なのか。
遺憾ながらそういうことになりますね。
てめえもあのガキの仲間ってわけかよ。
Meeting her in this room has a certain dark poetry to it.
篠崎に何しやがった。俺たちをこんなとこに閉じ込めてどうしようってんだ。
あら、それは誤解です。どちらかといえば私も被害者。まあそれだけではないですけれど。
そっか。あんたもここに閉じ込められて、それで。
それより今の彼女、大した才能をお持ちのようで。
そうだ、篠崎。
待ちなさい。あなたが彼女と長く付き合うつもりなら、私の話を聞いておくのは損にならないと思いますよ。
付き合うだと。手短に頼むぜ。
She is so creepy.
その冷静な判断、好感が持てます。
で、篠崎の才能って。
霊媒や巫女、シャーマンといえば分かりやすいでしょうか。自然科学では定義しづらいおぼろな存在。要するに霊や神といったものに自分の体を貸して権限させる。口寄せとか神下ろしとか悪魔つきとか言われる行いをするものです。
Killer. Well, we already did that in the first game. Well, actually, I think that was already taken care of for us by Satsuko and this place, but maidens, oh god. Yeah. Lexi, I saw that comment earlier about morbid curiosity about it. I don't know that I could, even for like about 5 minutes, fathom the morbid curiosity of that. I like her too. Granted, half of why I like her, so I'd love to wear that outfit. It is a really good outfit. She's very well visually designed. Anyway, people who take part in channeling rituals, possession, much like the demonic sort you see in movies.
イタコンみたいなもんか。
Oh, this music.
ええ、あなたも見たように彼女はこの場に吹き溜まっていた死者たちの思念を取り込んでアウトプットしていました。いくらこの天神小学校が特別な状態にあるとはいえ、霊そのものではなく こんな残りかすのような思念を。私が見てきた中ではかなりの才能と言って差し支えないと思います。
そんなもんが才能だって？あいつはあんたとは違うんだぜ。
ここを抜け出すつもりならただの無知無力な人間よりも有利だと思いますけれどね。ただし制御できればの話ですが。
She learns to control them, huh?
制御？
あれが自分をコントロールしている状態だとでも。
And now she looks evil.
彼女は抜群に感度が高いアンテナを頭に24時間くっつけているようなもの。でも周波数を選ぶどころかスイッチのオンオフの仕方さえまだ身につけていない。あのままではいずれ回線がショートして壊れてしまうか、受信した電波を垂れ流すだけのガラクタになってしまうか。
And how do we fix that?
篠崎が元に戻らねえってのかよ。
So she was being possessed in the first game, but she was just being possessed by thoughts, not by a specific entity.
さあどうでしょう。それは彼女とあなた次第。
な、頼む、一緒に来て篠崎を助けてやってくれ。
ごめんなさい、それはできません。私も私の大切な人を探していますから。私がしてあげられるのはこれくらいです。もっともこれがいい方へ転がるかその逆か、それもまたあなた方次第。幸運を。
Well, for now, thank you, Nahol.
また地震か。
This was the big one. I literally couldn't stand up. I fell to my knees on the floor. I couldn't even tell you how long it lasted. It felt like it would never end. But eventually, little by little, it did subside. Ayumi was possessed by the thoughts of those that died here and have lingering regrets and thoughts, just kind of swirling in the atmosphere. I stood back up and surveyed my surroundings, but as expected, the ghost of the girl was nowhere to be seen anymore. And this particular quake felt like it shook the entire foundation of the very foundation of the entire building. Shinozaki was all I had on my mind. She was in serious danger. We were pondering in the first game whether or not Ayumi was being possessed by like Sachiko or one of the child spirits or something malicious and malevolent, but she's actually just being controlled by the thoughts and regrets lingering in the atmosphere of this place because she doesn't know how to control it. She's very interesting. You have this weird balance of, yeah, I want to help, but also I lied to everybody to get them all trapped here.
だけどあいつだけは守んなきゃなんねんだ。何があってもよ。
Ayumi has a little more perception of the supernatural and the occult, so she's more susceptible to it. But yes, in theory, everyone can succumb to their own darkening or the thoughts around them.
篠崎!
At least that's what it seems like. And that's when Yoshiki found Mayu.
ったく、あいつ俺のこと心霊現象素人みてえに言いやがったくせに。
No, I think Ayumi is tuned into something deeper than the others that she can't control, and as a result, it controls her. The others are just completely unaware of it, and it can't really touch them. Like a medium, for example, who could contact the spirit world, whereas like a normal person who did not have that power would have no idea what the hell's going on. Just as an example, I'm not sure how much I really believe in that exact example I just gave.
自分があんなざまになっちまっちゃ世話ねえぜ。
そうだったんだ。岸沼くんと篠崎さんも大変だったんだね。
鈴本も一人でよく頑張ったな。森重は一緒じゃねえのか。
うん。
Yeah, Yoshi's just a total
してる
bro.
んだけどね。
まああいつのことだからどうせ無事だろう。幽霊見てさ、シェイクスピアの歌劇を彷彿とさせるなとか言って眉間にシワ寄せてんじゃねえの俺と鈴本がこうして会えたんだ。あいつともすぐに会えるって。
そうだよね。きっと会えるよね。
ま、廊下がつながったおかげで探す場所が増えちまったけどな。
でも一人で探すより二人で探す方が絶対にいいよ。
だな。いつもの鈴本らしくなってきたじゃねえの。じゃあ気合い入れてみんなを探しに行くか。
しげに近くにいることは分かったんだから、私頑張れるよ。絶対見つけるからね。とその前におトイレ。
お前な。
Even though he only gets 5 minutes of screen time in the anime, he's a bro then too. Yes, he is. How satisfying was that scene with the baseball bat and Kizami?
ごめん、ずっと怖くて緊張してたからかな。急にお腹が。舞台の前にもたまにあるんだけど。
そんじゃそれも
It's true,
ついでに
Timbo.
探すか。
Yo, wait. Does the little key that Mayu found fit the little chest that Yoshiki found? Alright, this got loud again. Do that. There's a gap in the floor here. A board's been placed across it. Dust across with care. Great. Stairwell is packed with desks and impassable. Fortunately, the last earthquake seems to have knocked many of them loose. Two people working in tandem shouldn't take very long to clear a path.
この机どうしようか、岸沼くん。
I imagined he knew Yoshikazu was gonna get him anyway, so he tried to bar the door as long as he could. But then, did you notice that Ayumi just stood there and watched instead of running?
無理すりゃこのままでも通れるかもしれねえけど、崩れると危ねえからな。
うん、片付けちゃおう。よかった、トイレだ。ごめん、私ちょっと行ってくるね。
ああ、近くにいるから何かあったらすぐ呼べよ。
ちょっと離れててよ。その聞こえちゃったら嫌だし。
Is that really worth being worried about right now, Mayu? So I assume we're in a different plane than Nami and Seiko, right?
お腹壊しちゃったかな。
Meaning, I hope she's not gonna open the door and find
もうやだ。
Seiko. Lexi, I noticed that too. And I'm not sure if there's yeah, I'm not sure if there's an ending where you see that, but yeah, you can kind of tell in the game that it's like half a person and half not.
使えるトイレがあってよかった。よいしょっと。あれ、なんだろう。 どっかにお腹ぶつけたのかな。あざになってる。
Oh, God. That's from when we were talking earlier about the glass that got her. When did this happen and how? Even if I'd hit my stomach on something, who ever heard of someone's belly getting bruised? I took a closer look and found myself momentarily breathless.
なんなのこれ。
Excuse me. The reddish-purple bruise was like fault lines emanating out in all directions, my belly button serving as the epicenter. It almost looked like a weirdly colored spider web attached to my skin.
なんでもない。すぐ行くから。お待たせ。超すっきり。
Maybe so, Lexi. That would have been kind of a cool, creepy moment.
おう。
それより岸沼くん、離れててって言ったのに。
いや、鈴本がでけえ声出したから来たんだよ。大丈夫だったのか？
ごめんごめん。あと、岸沼くんはいいの？トイレ。
ああ。いや、男子便所に入るとよ。
はっ！
なんか、いるんだよ、男の霊が。開けるなーとか言うの。
That's, Tomokazu Sugita.
落ち着けないね。
My man.
じゃあ、気を取り直して、篠崎さん探しましょう。
おう。
なんで私、あのあざのこと黙ってるんだろう。男の子に見せるのが恥ずかしいから？そうじゃない。
And that basically becomes her entire character for 3 chapters. Yuka's not exactly my favorite. My mind was racing with other worst-case scenarios popping into my head one after another. There was no other earlier. I kept hoping this was all in my imagination, all nothing but a nightmare. But it sure felt real. And that was the scariest thing of all. Maybe I was sick. Maybe I needed to go to the hospital. I couldn't stand all this uncertainty. But I didn't say anything about it. I just walked with Kishinuma all throughout the school building in search of Shinozaki. I thought maybe if I went with him I might run into Shigeni along the way, or at least find some clue as to his whereabouts, but no such luck. I don't dislike her. She's just damn annoying at a point. But the fact that she's supposed to be 14 years old makes it worse. I would forgive a lot more if she was just 8. Our search eventually led us back down to the first floor. Having covered all of our other bases, we set our sights on the pool, but just as we approached the locker room... I did hear that. Timbo, we are talking about Yuka, Satoshi's little sister, whom we're just debating the aspects of her character. I don't hate her, but she is very annoying to me sometimes. To which my point was, she's supposed to be 14, but she acts like a child, like a little kid. So if they just written her as being 8 years old, I'd forgive a lot more. Lexi! Uh-oh. Yeah, like, just change her age and make her younger, and then it doesn't matter. Then it makes perfect sense. It's just weird that she's 14 and she acts like a 6-year-old. I'm sure they are, but he actually, the dude that wrote this, he wrote a very good childlike character in Yuka. He just put, like, 6 years too much on her age. Who in the hell is this? We do not know you. Is that Nana? If that's Nana, I'm gonna be happy, because I like Nana and the rest of them. The girl who looked to be around middle school age had been laid flat on the ground. Both her arms were bound, and her eyes and mouth were covered with sash-like strips of cloth. She was obviously being held here against her will. She was kicking both legs and writhing all around frantically, trying to break loose from her bindings, but it didn't seem likely that she would succeed. It was only after saying that I noticed the bruises on her legs. I guess it's just because the art style is so different, and there were no, like, really, there were no art scenes, rather hand-drawn art renditions of her other than her character portrait in the first game that I'm not recognizing her just yet, but you're probably all right. Regardless of what caused them or how they might relate to my own injuries, this girl had markings like rope burns clearly visible on her slender thighs. They were peculiar bruises that looked almost like letters, as if it was signifying something that was just beyond our ability to decipher. It does look like the same uniform, you're right. What was it? Ogasawara? Yeah, Ogasawara Nana. Kishinuma grabbed my arm to hold me back. I was a bit confused, but did as he suggested, and it didn't take me long to see the problem. The strips of cloth holding this girl to the floor actually seemed to be rolls of gauze. And whoever bound her like this really did a number. The gauze was stretched haphazardly all across the room's furnishings. Several strands of it were then projected upward to the top of the nearest cubby shelf, where they were wrapped around the neck of a plaster bust. And from there, they extended up to the ceiling, where they were wrapped tightly around the handle of a bucket suspended in the air. Suspended right above the girl. In other words, if we pulled on the bandages the wrong way or moved any desks, the plaster bust might fall, and if that happened... But what's in the bucket? Probably not. That'd be an awfully elaborate thing to set up for nothing. The girl was thrashing wildly, unable to move or see, and too scared to call out. Why don't you, like, slide the thing up above her eyes at least so she could see? Probably acid? Yikes. Sadly, this wasn't helping at all. It only served to pull the plaster bust closer and closer to the edge of the shelf. It was impossible to say whether or not she had any inkling of the threat that loomed literally right above her head. It seemed increasingly likely that this was the intent behind the trap. If the victim attempted to escape, she would only wind up killing herself. I mean, her ears still work. Why don't you tell her to just be calm for a minute and then she's gonna, like, drop something on her head if she keeps moving? Yeah, okay, Mayu's with me. Yikes. Here's an option. Let's try to calm her down first. Well, it's not like her freaking out for a second at seeing us is going to make the situation any worse than it already is. She should have heard every word Kishinuma was saying, but she didn't seem to be calming down in the slightest. With all the layers of bandages crisscrossed over her ears, maybe she really couldn't understand us. Unable to see, unable to hear, and too frightened to scream, I think I'd squirm too if I were in her position.
落ち着け。あんま暴れると。
Yep, it's Nana. Yep, y'all were right. Oh, good. She was my favorite EX character.
やべえ。
落ち着いて、私を見て。
Mayu just slap her.
慌てないで、冷静にゆっくり息をしてみて。そうだよ、大丈夫、平気だからね。すぐ助けてあげるから。
Atta girl, Mayu. Gradually, the girl began to calm down. I gently stroked her cheek where I just slapped it. Tears are welling in both our eyes. I closed mine and nodded my head.
いい子だね。もう少しだけ我慢できる？じっとしてれば何も怖くないからね。
Oh, Lexi, you just had to remind me of that, didn't you? God. Oh, I forgot about that. Was it her, though, or was it Chihaya? And it's basically the same fate, honestly, but they were down in that dungeon.
はい、もう平気です。私ここにいるからね。もうちょっと頑張って。
Gah. Both of them.
岸沼くん、棚の上の石膏像が落ちないようにしばらく押さえててくれる？
おう、わかった。
きつく結んである。でもよし、ほどけたよ。大丈夫？立てる？ダメみたいです。膝が震えて。じゃあしばらく座ってよっか。無理しなくていいよ。
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised I got the right one on the first shot, too. That's why I say before every option. I put my arms around her, and only then did I realize what she meant. She was shaking from head to toe more violently than I'd ever felt before. She must have been frightened out of her mind.
何？ありがとうございます。そうだよね。怖かったもんね。
こんな大人っぽい鈴本初めて見たかもしんねえ。なんつうか女ってすげえよな。
Fun for the whole family. That's one way to put it.
森重に頼りっぱなしのこいつもそのうちゆい先生みてえな人になんのかな。
Oh, that's totally Nana. Yeah.
本当にありがとうございました。
Wow, that's like so obviously her from this angle.
命の恩人です。無事でよかった。
まさかリアルで命の恩人なんて言われる日が来ようとはな。
私は小笠原奈々って言います。
Yay!
武蔵川女子中学校の1年です。
Nana.
私は鈴本真由。よろしくね。で、こっちの柄の悪いお兄さんは岸沼よしきくん。
柄の悪いは余計だ鈴本。そういうとこは森重の影響か？
Yes, yeah, that is true.
1年ってことはサトシの妹より1個下か。 タッパーあるし、なんかしっかりしてんな。
How is this girl a year younger than Yuka? Why wasn't Yuka just 8? That would have gotten rid of all my gripes about her. Because then no matter how annoying she is, she's a little kid. Ah.
やっぱりゆかちゃんもこの学校のどこかにいるのかな。持田くんとはぐれてなければいいんだけど。
I knew a few girls in middle school that were, shall we say, early bloomers, so to speak.
岸沼さんと鈴本さんも誰かを探して
So
い
I
るん
guess
で
it's
す
not that, like, impossible, at least. But then it's also, Oh, the whole thing's on YouTube, huh? Oh. Did not know that.
クラスの友達5人と副担任の先生と
I was the
それ
same
に
age at the
友
time.
達の妹さん。
Besides, no, let's not make that joke. Let's move on. Anyway, homeroom TA and one classmate's little sister.
まだ私たちもどういう状況なのかはっきりわからないんだけど、きっとみんなもどこかで私たちを探してると思うの。そうなんですか。実は私も友達とはぐれてしまって、それでみんなを探しているうちに。
Who did that?
どこの誰にあんなひでえ目に遭わされたんだ。
Lol. Don't worry, Timbo. We're all good. Everything is correct in what I said and fine. Don't worry.
わからないです。ナリちゃんたちを探している途中でいきなり後ろから目隠しをされて、ものすごい力で縛り付けられて、多分だけど大きな男の人だと思います。
Yoshikazu, probably.
大きな男か。鈴本、心当たりあるか。
だって
Why the hell was Mayu so much louder than the other two just then?
生きてる人に会ったこと自体岸沼くんとこの子だけだもん。
どうやら人玉や幽霊のガキ以外にもろくでもねえやつがうろついてるみてえだな。
Uh-oh. Nana, you okay? Nana suddenly planted both arms firmly at her sides, shrunk into herself, and began shaking again. She was probably thinking about what had happened to her.
その話はもういいでしょ岸沼くん。
あ、終わり。
And then when you remember, like, it's his father's fault, too, wholly and completely.
私
That makes it worse,
ちょっと
too.
この子とプールの方行ってくるから岸沼くんはここで待っててくれる？
Which, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, does explain why, that does explain why Sachiko had such dominion over him, even in, like, reality, before they were in the cursed school.
行こう。外は雨が降ってるからお水あるよ。ね。あ、はい。
おいおい、何言ってんだ。危ねえだろ。喉が渇いたんなら俺が雨水汲んできてやるよ。
お、ねかい。ここで待ってて。
What she actually spelled out so deliberately was, please wait for us here.
何かあったらすぐに呼ぶから。ね。
うわ、わかったよ。気をつけろよ。
Whoa, what's going on? That's kind of wild.
めんね。岸沼くんって鈍感だから。いえ、こちらこそすみません。しょうがないよ。あんな怖いことされたら私だって。ここなら他に人もいないから遠慮なく洗っちゃいなよ。なんだったら私あっち向いてよっか。はい、そうしてもらえると。
Yikes, Muriel, you'd probably give a couple parents a heart attack. Excuse me. Did I ever tell you all my screaming in the college dorm story?
分かった。
I walked over to the wall where the roof's overhang offered some protection from the rain and waited for Nana to finish up. Taking this time to look around, I noted that the whole building was surrounded by dense forest. Theoretically, we could climb the fence and leave. But we'd just be trading a creepy dark school for creepy dark woods. Could we survive out there? And will we actually be able to get home? I just wanted to find Shigeni. He'd be able to look at the situation coolly and rationally without flipping out and getting all emotional like me. Oh, the dramatic irony of that. You don't recall anything about it? Okay, real quick. Let's take a pause, and I'm going to tell you a quick story. When I was in my first year at the school I went to, the college I went to in Texas, actually. I live in California. I grew up in California, and I live here again now. But I went to school in Texas. I lived on the 4th floor of the dorm. And my roommate was out, so I was the only one who was there. And I had headphones on, like just earbuds. And I was just watching YouTube videos or whatever. And I heard just this blood-curdling scream from somewhere above me. And I was like, what the hell was that? Because on the floor above me was like a storage closet. It was like it wasn't even a real 5th floor. It was like a little storage area. And then there was a roof access above that. So there was no 5th floor really. It was just like an empty area with like cleaning supplies and all that stuff. So it was like, that was weird. Maybe it wasn't up there at all. So a few minutes go by and then another scream from right above me. And I'm like, what the hell is this noise? Is somebody being murdered upstairs? I don't really want to go find out in case they are, but like maybe I should tell somebody about this. And then it was quiet for like a long time, like 30 minutes now. It's like, okay, well, whatever it was. Maybe it was somebody like freaking out. And somebody just like screamed because of a movie or a video, or like their friend jumped out and startled them or something. So my roommate comes back and he's dressed up like a cowboy because it was close to Halloween. I should have said it was actually like around now, calendar wise. And he comes back in and I went, "Oh, hey, what are you dressed up for?" And he goes, "Oh, it's for the haunted house we're doing upstairs." And it was like, man, nobody told me we were doing a haunted house upstairs. I thought somebody was being murdered upstairs because they were just like screaming every once in a while. And he went, "Oh, no. We were just scaring people. I'm glad you didn't call the police or anything, though. That would have been kind of a weird situation to explain." It was like, yeah, I wasn't going to go find out myself lest I get killed too. But I was like, if I heard it much more, I was probably going to be suspicious enough to maybe want to do something about it. But that was a weird moment. Yeah, I had no idea that we were having a haunted house upstairs on the vacant 5th floor, and I thought somebody was being murdered above me just on like a random Saturday night. Bit spooked, it won't stop, and it's louder now. What is going on, Al? That is wild. Alright, we now return to your regularly scheduled corpse party. I just wanted to find Shigeni. He'd be able to look at the situation coolly and rationally without flipping out and getting all emotional like me. I just needed to find him, to see his face. Shigeni. I was starting to get teary-eyed again when I noticed Nana lazily running toward me. As she neared, she slowed to a walk.
冷たい。体温ですぐに乾くよ。あとは香水でもかけておけば。
We were both completely soaked from head to toe. But I was confident we'd dry off quickly enough once we got back inside the school. And since I happened to have some travel fragrance in my pouch, I took it out and spritzed a little on and around Nana's skirt.
この香り、ロルチェのサンライトイエロー。当たり。最近お気に入りのフレグランス。
Yeah, that does make it worse, actually.
私も好きです。お小遣い少ないから今は安いの使ってるけど。
That's kind of wild, Al. That's actually kind of wild, Al. Wow, I can speak English, I swear.
じゃあここを脱出したらさ、私のを分けてあげる。本当ですか？私演劇部の公演の時絶対つけます。今度初舞台なんです。
Common ground. I love watching like these characters from different schools interact because there hasn't really been that moment much.
演劇部？奇遇だね。私も高校の演劇部入ってるんだ。そうなんですか？役者さんですよね。役もやるけど本書いたり服作ったり部員が多くないのもあるんだけど、演劇に関すること全部が楽しくって。
I should have specified a nice interaction, Mira. Lexi, that sounds like a bad idea.
すごい。何でもできちゃうんですね。ナナちゃん、ナナちゃんって呼んでいい？はい、もちろん。私のこともマユって呼んでね。ナナちゃんってスタイルいいから、もしよかったら今度服作らせてよ。
Oh, excuse me.
いいんですか？でも私なんかよりもっとスタイルいい子がいるんです。ナリちゃんって言って私の幼なじみなんですけど、本当に宝塚みたいな。
Yeah, if it's enough to be concerning, that may not be a bad idea at all.
それから千早ちゃんっていう子はお姫様みたいに可愛くて。じゃあそのお友達も探して一緒に帰ろう。私と岸沼くんも協力するから、ナナちゃんも私の友達探すの手伝ってくれる？はい、マユさん。風邪ひいちゃうからそろそろ中に戻ろっか。そういえばナナちゃん、その太もものとこのあざってどうしたの？え？あれ、気がつきませんでした。
The sweet music cut out. We're back to normal now.
ひょっとしたら捕まった時についたのかも。怖くてあんまり覚えてないんですけど。そう、ごめん、変なこと聞いちゃったね。お待たせ。
ああ、遅かったから心配したぜ。
女の子の身だしなみは時間がかかるの。ねえ岸沼くん、しげ兄たちを探しながらナナちゃんのお友達も探してあげてもいい？
Yeah, that's really wild to be happening at 2 a.m.
当たり前だろ。さっさとみんなを探して帰ろうぜ。そんじゃ行くか。
はい。
Dude, Ogasawara Nana joined us. It's the pile of twisted, mangled gauze bandages that resulted from Nana's rescue. Yeah, we do. Alright, seems like we're good in here. Wait. Didn't Yoshi keep the chest he found? I have the key still. Man. Alright, where should we go? I don't know if we can go this way again. They never did, Lexi. It also may have been designed to just fall straight down, and it was heavy, so it would like crush her. Oh, we can go this way now. Let's go open this damn thing. Fine. You're in here again?
どうなってんだ。俺と篠崎が入った時はもっと。
Oh. We might do that a little bit later. Bludgeon super. Yeah, basically. Partially decomposed corpse of the student, male middle school. The back of his head seems to be completely smashed in, suggesting he was probably killed from behind with a blunt weapon. Talking in municipal middle school. Arai teru. It looks like someone used a shard of glass or something to carve a message into the teacher's podium. To any and all Takine middle school students, I'm okay. I'm going to find Kyugle. If you're reading... Oh, no. Something all over every one of these shelves. It's like someone emptied out buckets full of small black beans. On closer inspection, they actually seem to be dead flies. Hundreds upon hundreds of them. Ugh. Are you certain you're on the right path? Is it really okay to trust her? Nana? Of course. I played a whole chapter with Nana. She's totally trustworthy. That'd probably be really hard to completely cave in the back of this. It would. Unless you have supernatural demon strength. Oh! Is that where I use the key? Okay. I was gonna say, I'm a little disappointed if the key's not to that little chest. I thought it was so smart for seeing that so quickly. Can't go into 5. Okay, well then I guess we should go back upstairs. Oh, that would be depressing. I'm pretty sure we can rest assured that Ogasawara Nana is not a demon, though. I guess let's try the classrooms, because we're looking for the machine, I think, to open up the passageway. That's my plan of attack right now, is I want to open up that closet and get the little chest open. Alright, we've still got time. We're not even halfway to... Oh, shit! Oh. Shit. This was most likely a female junior or senior high student, although anything beyond that was impossible to determine as everything above the waist is missing. Whoever killed this girl must have done it recently, as the wound was still fresh and the blood all over the floor is still wet. She has the same color uniform as Nana, doesn't she? Her exposed intestines seem to have been pulled out of her body and draped onto the floor, where they were then crushed flat like a worm under a big shoe. Maybe we are just supposed to find her schoolmates.
悪い方に考えんじゃねえ。こん な言い方したかねえけど、お前のダチじゃねえかもしんねえだろ。
All Oni is a very old RPG Maker game. I do not know that one. Nana was wrought with grief. She was shaking uncontrollably to such an extent that her teeth were chattering. We gently led her out of the classroom. I wanted to get out of there myself, to be honest. Seeing a human body so horribly mutilated was more than I could handle. Well, who is it? Musashikawa Girls Middle School. Monome Hodoka. Probably best to make sure Nana never sees this. One B is frozen and cannot be unlocked. Follow-up report. Right. Okay. I'm just kind of going to the destinations that I can search rather than all the hallways. There's literally nothing in here. Can I cross the hallway? Oh, I can. Oh, the whole school fixed itself, I guess. Except... Oh, it's the plank. What the hell? I didn't put that plank there. Oh, right. It was this room from earlier. It's the girl I covered with the sheet earlier. Hang on, we're gonna check the reference room first. I'll finish off the west side of the school and then we'll go over to the east. Because now apparently I can go everywhere. Man, we're gonna actually be able to wander around the second wing too, I think. Oh. Aimi?
ここには入れないよ。
俺たちからあれを取り上げるな。お前たちはまだ自分の体があるじゃないか。
Hope she's not talking about Ayumi. Alright, so I guess we're not going that way. Why don't we check this side? My next plan of action is I'm going to check to see if my little key works in the lab. A little over halfway. Dunk some water on those flames. Were there any at all? There are deep scratches on the ground nearby with several fingernails and even a few teeth adorning them, indicating the ferocity of her struggle. Matsukaze Prefectural High School, Saiki Dena. Dena is also a name I really like. Saiki Dena. Is there anything left in here? There's a small amount of standing water in the sink, indicating a clogged drain. It's littered with dead flies. Ugh. Some sort of thick, buttery buildup in the drain. It smells rancid. Great. I grabbed your soul and destroyed it. Oh, close your fist around it. Gotcha. Okay, let's try the science lab and see what happens there now. Oh, really? Interesting. That's cool.
拾った鍵使えないかな。この鍵じゃないみたい。
Alright. So like 100% this key must be to that little chest. It must be. Excuse me. Oh, you cannot open the infirmary door anymore at all. Great. That's good, actually. So where am I going then? I've checked all the classrooms now. Unless now I can go over to the second wing or something? I guess we can try. Nope. And that's not one we can cross. Oh! Never mind. This is like, we're stuck over here. Why? That's kind of annoying. Okay, can't go in there, can't go in there. There was nothing in either of these. Can't go up there. There was nothing upstairs on that side. Can't go in B. There was nothing in 1, and there was the friend in C. Guess we'll go back around. Can I fast forward this by any chance? No, guess not. I pressed a bunch of buttons. I watched a show once where the main character's name was Sasaki Dana, which always kind of stuck in my head. Oh, we haven't tried here yet. Ha ha, what are you? There's a crumpled up scrap of paper inside one of the shoe cubbies. It's a bit heavy, suggesting it serves as packing for some object wadded up within. Unraveling it reveals a small pile of long, whitish, stubby objects that at first seem like they may be candles or something, but in actuality are fingers? Yeah, I'm used to you by now, Corpse Party. Ugh. Yeah, the stream, we're still going for like another 20, 30 minutes tops. But yeah, we're gonna have to call it a night here pretty soon. I've been yawning all night, you've seen it. 10 in total, every finger from both of some unfortunate victim's hands. The blood was still very much wet too, indicating that not much time had passed since these digits were severed. Wet soil was lodged under each fingernail, and faint remnants of color here and there further indicated that the owner of these fingers had painted nails. Oh no.
Nana-chan? なんでもありません。気のせいだと思います。
Yikes. And this is still frozen in place, of course. So what are we looking for then? I mean, we can go back up by the pool, I guess, but I don't think there was anything out there that I missed. One sec. There we go. That actually lined up perfectly. It is a party of corpses. They're having the time of their death. That was stupid. I take that back. Yeah, okay. I'm sure I didn't miss anything in here. Yeah, one of Nana's friends, may or may not have been, her finger dismembered at least. Okay, so what? If we come back, will this room have changed? A party. They're having the time of their death. Did I say that out loud a minute ago? Really? Like, well, you can tell I'm tired when I start going for that. Someone just needed extra fingers for jazz hands. Why is this room different now? Oh man, I felt like we were actually getting kind of close to, like, towards the end of the chapter at least. But now I'm not. Oops, I don't know where I just clicked. Shit, it was the wrong one. That's not bad. Wait. Okay, that one's frozen. I was like, wait, can I use the key on one of these other doors that I haven't tried yet? Can I? Oh, the trapdoor seems to have completely vanished without a trace, as if it never existed. Well, I was hoping that I might be able to use that trapdoor again if I knew where it was. Yes, I do get the idea, Lexi. Okay, so I guess I'll just try unlocking doors that I haven't tried yet. I guess the only other one would be 1B. Which I can't remember if that one was frozen in place or if that one was, or if that one was locked. So I can't get into the science lab. I can't get into the infirmary anymore. Well, you can also tell I'm... it was frozen. You can also tell I'm tired because I keep turning away to yawn. As if on cue. Okay. Who has any brilliant ideas? I cannot go this way. There's nothing up here. Perhaps it's just one of the friggin' hallways. That's gonna be annoying. If I'm looking for another one of Nana's classmates, they might just be in the hall. I guess I'll look down each damned hallway. It should be pretty obvious. I can't imagine this is the right thing to do. They're not in the hallway in front of the doors. Lexi, that's awesome. Point me towards the right track, if you would. Oh, darkening is getting bad over there. We might go crazy. Wait a second. The evil spirit, or the vengeful spirits were talking about having a body and leave it alone, it was theirs. I wonder if one of the girls is over here. Probably what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. East from the locker room, you say? Isn't there a hole in the floor, though? Alright, let's try it. So there's the locker room, and we go east as far as we can. Let's try it. Let's see what we got. That must be the one obstacle that I didn't find from this one particular direction. Like, I found it from the stairwell, not this way. Thank you. Something down there's reflecting light. I like the visuals of it more than the first game because it succeeds in creating a much creepier atmosphere because all the art is hand-drawn. There are problems with this medium of gameplay, though, I agree, in that it's very slow and, what's the word? it's limited in its scope of what you can do and how fast you can move around and find things.
何かはしごかロープでもあるといいんだが。
Ah, sounds like I know where to get rope. Thank you, Lexi, by the way. I appreciate that. You saved us a lot of time. And me. You saved me a lot of time.
これロープの代わりにならないかな。
Gathered up the loose bandages and handed them to Kishinuma. Kishinuma then obediently pulled them taut in a few places to test their tensile strength.
長さはかなりあるし、何重かに折り返せば簡単には切れそうにねえな。
No, I enjoy the search section. It's just the moving around of it is slow, and sometimes I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to go, and it's hard to find because it's based on going to a certain tile. I enjoy the seeing this from a first-person perspective and like searching around of my own, like in my own field of view. That part's fun, or at least interesting.
2本あるし、より合わせてロープみたいにすればもっと丈夫になるよ。
And so we folded both strips of gauze in half, then twisted them into then twisted the two double-ply strips together to form something that resembled a braid. I'd done something similar to this once before when making rope-like decorations for theater costumes, so it didn't prove to be particularly difficult. It almost felt like rope making 101. In 10 minutes' time, presto, we had a do-it-yourself rope in our hands. Granted, it was pretty flimsy compared to the resin ropes you might buy at a home center, but it seemed like it would hold one person's weight just fine. Back over here.
このロープを体に結んで降りていったらあれを拾えるんじゃない？
この辺はロープを結んで固定できるものもねえから、上で誰かがロープ掴んでなきゃなんねえな。
I nominate two of you to hold the rope.
私とナナちゃんで岸沼くんが登ってくるまでロープを掴んでることならできそうだけど。
まあ、俺が行くのが早いか。
でも私たち2人で大丈夫かな。男の人の力で持っててもらって女子が降りた方が良くないですか？
How strong are you, Nana, at climbing? Because I vote you climb because you're probably the lightest of us because you're the youngest.
私はこういうの自信ないよ。スポーツ得意じゃないし、降りられても登ってこれるかどうか。じゃあ私が。
Oh, hey.
でも平気？さっきこの包帯で縛られて殺されかけたのに、もう一度これを体に結ぶなんて。
That's a fair point, Mayu.
平気です。ナリちゃんたちにもう一度会うためなら何だってやりたいんです。そっか、この子も私と同じなんだ。私がどうしてもシゲ兄に会いたいっていう。
That's why my guess is she'll be fine for a little bit because we just met her.
ナナちゃん年下なのにすごいな。岸沼くん、やっぱり私を降ろして。シゲ兄、私っていつも甘えてばっかりで、シゲ兄から見たら子供みたいなんだろうけど、せめてナナちゃんだけは守ってあげたい。ここから無事に連れ出してあげたいよ。
俺は別にどっちでもいいけど。
Oh boy. This is gonna be a moment. Step up or send Yoshiki after all. Now, Mayu did just say she probably can't do it, but what's harder on Mayu? Is it for her to support Yoshiki's weight, or is it for her to climb up the thing? Because Yoshiki could probably just pull her back up if Nana was helping him. Why can't we send Nana? I'm gonna send Yoshiki.
これだけ強く結んでおけばほどけないよ。
サンキュー。じゃちょっと降りてくるわ。ロープっつうか包帯頼んだぜ。
了解。気をつけてね。何かあったら包帯を引いて合図してください。私たちですぐ引き上げますから。
You could also scream help.
お前らの力じゃ無理だって。そん時は必死で登るからロープだけは離さないでくれよ。
I just plan to climb back up like a madman. Yoshiki, be careful, man.
うっし。
Oh no, it's this place.
地面についたぜ。
Oh no, it's this place.
大丈夫？どう？何かありそう？
暗くてよくわかんねえけど今から調べてみる。
Ugh. Oh, there's dead people. Not that this is a pleasant prospect. Though it's too dark to see the area clearly, this entire space has an oppressive feel to it. Well, I haven't actually managed to get a bad ending yet. We went through a whole chapter last night, and I didn't actually screw up enough to... Wow, I can search everything. We didn't actually screw up enough to lose. There are a large number of dead bodies scattered throughout the room. Most seem to have died long ago, having decayed into proper skeletons, but a small handful seem fresh, as if they were alive only yesterday.
一体何十年前から。
Oh, well, obviously it's... Oh, no. Is that Chihaya? Oh, is that Chihaya? It's a girl's body. This is one of the ones that seems like a more recent death. So recent, in fact, that there's still a hint of body heat coming off of her. All of her fingers seem to have been cut off, and her tongue seems to have been removed as well. Her student ID... Oh, no, it's Hikari. Oh, no. It's Kirigami Hikari.
小笠原と同じ学校の制服か。そういや、更衣室で助けたとき、
Yikes.
光ってこの名前呼んでたっけな。ちくしょう。なんて言やいいんだよ。
There's something lying on the ground next to her. Seems to be the glinting object that called attention to this room in the first place. Bottle.
なんだこりゃ。香水かなんかか。
え？
あったぜ。なんか水みてえのが入った瓶だった。
Teenbo, I think you're probably fine.
登ってこられる？
ああ、上から見るより高くねえみてえだしな。おっとっと、意外と揺れて登りにくいな。おお。
Yeah, Lexi, that's basically what this is. After a split second of what seemed almost like weightlessness came a hard slam on the ground. And following momentarily afterward was the other end of the rope. Did the girls let go? I screwed up. Fortunately, it happened while still fairly low to the ground, resulting in bruises, albeit painful ones, rather than broken bones.
おい、鈴本、どうした？おい、小笠原。
No response. Olga Sawada's body was simply going into repeated convulsions. and half her face had been smashed in like a watermelon. Her skull was clearly split wide open.
なんだよ小笠原がどうなってんだよおい鈴本 鈴本
Oh.
おい鈴本どうしたなんなんだよ
This is almost certainly a bad ending. Yeah, just about, Lexi.
Suzumoto! やめろ誰だクソふざけんじゃねえぞてめえ
Yeah, this might actually be where we end tonight.
バカ野郎鈴本諦めんじゃねえ絶対に俺が森重に合わせて なんだこりゃ血
Blood spilled from above as if someone were dumping a whole bucket full of it down the hole. And mixed in with this blood were various meat-like chunks of varying shapes and sizes. Chunks that were clearly pieces of a person's body. Well, that was our first wrong ending. Yikes. There was a character in the first game that said that, but yikes. Alright, you know what? Much as this is a rather depressing spot to leave off on, it is exactly when I said I was going to stop for the night. And I'm going to make myself stop for the night. So basically, the obvious answer is when we load the game next, we'll load this save down here. And what we'll do, instead of what I did, is send myself down because Yoshiki will be able to hold the rope up for Mayu, whereas Mayu couldn't hold it for Yoshiki to climb back up. So they'll get up, and then maybe we'll have to run away from whoever the hell killed them all. But that's the right answer, obviously. So the option was, or the right option was to step up, apparently. So, given all that, yeah, I saw him streaming earlier. That's where I was thinking of sending everybody. We've done Corpse Party raids the last couple times. So, how about... Thank you, Mirel. Oh, I know Dees. We've raided him once, actually, already, this group. So I'll go ahead and send you all over there. I'm going to sign off for tonight and make myself actually stick to this hard stop time of mine. So if y'all want to come along for the raid, by all means, please join in. We will be back tomorrow for more Corpse Party Book of Shadows, when we will continue Demise and we will get the right ending, and then we'll go almost inevitably, we'll make it into chapter 3 as well, which is what? Encounter. So we'll start Encounter tomorrow night as well. So for tonight, that's going to be it out of me. I've really enjoyed getting to know Mayu a lot more. This chapter's been a lot of fun for that reason. So I'm going to click over here. And the game audio is going to cut out because, for whatever reason, this game does that. So we're going to do our... We're going to do our message again. This is our Halloween message. So I'll tell you what, Lexi. Tonight was supposed to be 7:30, but I was just running late. I will try to get going earlier tomorrow night because it's Halloween and I want it to kind of be like a special event. I might... This one's a maybe. I might even go for 7. Like start the waiting room at 7. Start the stream around 7:15. I will for sure try to get the waiting room going by 7:30 at the latest, though. So maybe 7 as like a little Halloween special treat. And we'll go a little bit later tomorrow night, too. I'll probably go closer to 11:30, 11:45 tomorrow night. Just for the actual Halloween night party. So I will, if that changes for any reason, I'll post that in the Discord. And if anybody who hasn't already wanted to follow that Discord, you can check it out in the panel underneath the stream down here. Or you can type !Discord in chat and it'll pop up a link that you can go and join it with. For tonight, that's going to be it out of me. But let's go ahead and send a nice, wholesome horror horde raid over to It's Deece. So we're going to send our standard message here. Hello from the wholesome horror horde. I love it. And yes, Lexi, I will update that Discord. Don't even worry. So if everybody wants to hop in, we'll go over to his channel in a moment. I believe he's doing some Mario Odyssey again. This is something that we're at least familiar with having seen already. Not quite the same... The same vibe as the game we've been playing, but maybe a nice break from all the horror atmosphere stuff. So, why did it immediately freak out? Wait, is he still streaming? Am I still streaming? Yeah, I'm still here. His stream's not working. Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna kill the raid for a second until I can make sure he's actually streaming. Am I still here? Can y'all still hear me? Are we all still good? Is his stream freaking out or am I freaking out? Let me load up a different stream. And just see if it's working or if it's Twitch. Okay, I'm still here. This stream's loading. Okay. If there's an issue, then it's on Deece's end, and his stream is not working right now, or he just cut it. It's possible he just stopped and Twitch hasn't updated that for me just yet. Given that, I guess we won't raid him. Because it looks like he's not streaming anymore. Okay. Well, let's do this then. There is... Excuse me. I'm looking for more Corpse Party people then. This is Book of Shadows, but this person's in Chapter 7. And this is the same person we rated yesterday, so let's spread the love out a little bit more. Somebody's playing Corpse Party 2 Dead Patient, but I don't want to raid them because I want to play that one. Is nobody streaming the original Corpse Party right now? No, they are not. All right. Well, hey, who the hell should we raid? We could do, oh, okay. There is one person streaming Corpse Party. Let me pull up this stream and check it out. I realize I raid Corpse Party like all the time, but it's like a theme between the games. So let me see.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Yuki's after them right now. Okay, that made me laugh. We're going to go there. So we're going to go to Gruxy or Gruxy Grim, one or the other. So I'm going to change our raid target. So we're going to go there now. We are still going to do the same message, though. Let's go ahead and copy paste that. Let's hop over into, I believe that's Gruxy Grim's stream. They're being chased by Yuki in Chapter 2 of Corpse Party, Blood Covered for Steam, it looks like. So everybody have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for joining me and hanging out for the evening. I will be back tomorrow, maybe a little earlier, maybe closer to 7 p.m. Pacific, but certainly no later than 7:30 tomorrow. Oh, Yuki's back. And we will enjoy our Halloween marathon on Halloween itself. So come back tomorrow for more Corpse Party, Book of Shadows. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you next time. Bye. Here comes the raid. Let's do it.